Good morning. I'm Abogado Lee Marvin of Marvin Law Office, and I'm here for this week's video on immigration updates. This week, I'm going to piggyback off from what was discussed last week, which is one of the most recent changes in immigration policy and the attitude of the government. Last time, I talked about how the public charge was being changed with the government and how their attitude and their proposal about how they're going to consider people public charges and therefore dependent on the government and how that affects immigration. Another major change came out September 11th of this year, and it relates to denial powers of immigration services, basically Department of Homeland Security. So any filing, any process under the USCIS, which is the United States Citizenship and Immigration Services, any application process there, the government now has a mandate to deny requests if they think that the initial filing either has errors or doesn't have information that they think it should have in order to support the request. So now, instead of the government giving someone an opportunity to either correct something, small errors, or provide information that would help clarify their argument as to why they deserve a benefit, the government can just deny it, cancel it, which is bad enough, but they can also refer it to ICE, which is Immigration, Customs, and Enforcement, for deportation proceedings. That is significant. That has never happened before. And that is happening now somewhat regularly. Within the last 6 months, there's a number of articles, there's a number of news stories about that happening to people showing up to their naturalization or their green card interviews and having ICE pick them up and arrest them for problems in their immigration past. So what do? How do you know whether you have problems that you need to avoid? Well, I always recommend that you contact an immigration attorney before you do any type of filing, because only an immigration attorney can basically figure out what is going on and what needs to be done and whether you need to not file for something. One of the key tactics we use here is doing record requests for clients. Sometimes it takes up to a year to get these records, but it's well worth it because there's lots of clients that don't know their past and therefore couldn't anticipate problems because they had no idea what was in their record. So talk to someone who knows what they're doing. Call our office. We do this all the time. We're here for you to answer your questions or to help you with any process for immigration. Again, is the Marvin Law Office. Our number is 616-450-2981 here in Grand Rapids, Michigan. Have a nice day.